guys, welcome back to NautiStyles and welcome to Monaco Yacht Show. We are on board of Starship Enterprise. Just kidding, it's a Baglietto Enterprise, but it's just as cool.
I can't wait. I mean, I'm just looking at the stern. Can I show a little bit of it?
Go ahead.
I mean, look at the name, like being so present in the back on the stern of the boat. So cool. So anyways, for all you Star Trek geeks, let's go on board and check her out.
Oh, we've got some cool stuff for you. Come with. All right, we can start here.
Yeah, so we just used the passerelle to get on board. Have remote switches here for the passerelle and also the foldable platform, the transom door.
I mean, that transom is so massive. It comes straight up. It's got this really cool, intimidating feel when you come up.
Actually, since you're already talking about it, I'll just point it out. So this whole railing part there and this aft portion of the transom actually falls all the way down, becomes your swim platform.
All right, let's keep going. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to the cockpit. So I do want to say something, you guys. Last time we toured one of these beauties, I got quite a few comments saying that I am not pronouncing the name of the shipyard correctly. So I've consulted with the real Italians here, and I was told you guys were right. I was wrong. It is not Baglietto, it's Baglietto. So here we go. I am giving you the props, and thanks for keeping me in check. So we're in a cockpit, it's pretty straightforward. Oh, these are the tables again. I keep seeing these tables, but these are actually the other way around. You're gonna see one of the other yachts that we've seen them on. As you guys can tell, there are adjustable height.
So right now they're kind of like in the middle. They're not really coffee table, not really the dinner table setup.
Yeah,
but once
exactly.
they come all the way up, I would imagine that this gap is closing and you're folding the leaves out and you have a proper dinner table.
It's pretty cool because they're not straight up, kind of a standard how we used to it. They're angled, and we've seen them done different the other way around.
Yep.
But these are really cool. I like these. All right, seating for easily 10.
12.
Wow. I mean, you just keep.
Yeah, because you can still put director's chairs or any kind of loose furniture.
Yeah, of course. No, I'm just talking about the sofa. Yes, absolutely. Should we go forward?
No, let's check what's underneath
Okay,
there.
what's underneath there?
Ah, storage.
Oh, wow, that's a big storage.
Oh, big storage. Actually, really handy.
That's what I just said.
Did you say handy?
I said big storage.
Big storage, really handy.
What's over here? Ah, very important. I'm glad I
Aft
opened it. See what happens when you don't open
Didn't
stuff.
expect that.
Didn't expect it either, but it's here.
I thought it's going to be just a storage locker or firefighting
something?
equipment or something.
Absolutely.
I have a shift and throttle control here, emergency stop button for the main engines, the steering joystick here, and the thruster controls as well. And we still have a little repeater here for the chart plotter.
Did you have a Deck Aft this morning or regular?
Decaf. I should have had a regular one.
Oh, you're on board of an Italian yacht. I think you should maybe have a regular.
Let's
Let's
walk
keep
forward.
going forward. Yes. I mean, look at these bulwarks. These are so cool.
You know what?
What?
Maybe this should be on our NBBL list.
It looks so bad.
Instead of going with just polished stainless, I think having them flat black.
If you ever get it scratched, is it easy to touch up?
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
I would imagine.
It wouldn't be too bad. I think it looks really cool. Let's think about it. So the exterior design is Francesco Paskovsky. Of course, you guys will see, absolutely gorgeous as always, nailing it. What is this?
This is a very large sideboarding gate.
I've never seen one like this.
It's not just the gate, it's also your staircase.
This is different.
Your sideboarding
This is sort of
staircase,
new,
right?
the way this is working.
Same like we've seen on other vessels.
But this has a really large door here.
I'm not sure how the exact mechanism works, but this is your landing platform up here. And then you have the stairs going to the aft portion.
I feel like the makers of these are really stepping up their game lately. We've seen this on almost every super yacht, this kind of side entry. The innovation keeps growing on this. It's pretty cool. All right, so of course, if you're gonna come up this way, you have your entrance right here, and it's a big sliding door.
Yeah, if you tied alongside, this would be your main entrance area to the yacht.
Yeah, pretty cool. All right. So now we're gonna go all the way up. Look how tall this is. This yacht has a lot of volume. It's a pretty high gross tonnage for the size.
Yeah, it's 430 gross tons.
Yeah, it's a 38 meter, 125 feet. That's a lot of gross tonnage.
It is.
So you'll see it as we're going up how tall this freeboard is.
And in case you were wondering, she is fully aluminum.
Not me, the yacht.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. As I walk up the stairs, you're telling
Yes.
everybody that, in case you're wondering, she's fully aluminum.
So I got a wing station right here. You know, it's laying loose on there, so I got to be careful.
Carefully.
I want to carefully lift this up.
Carefully. Oh, I can point again. We did
Okay.
this before.
Rudder indicator, BNG chart plotter or small repeater. The engine controls. Again, engine control. Horn switch.
horn.
Yeah. Caterpillar monitor for the main engines. We got a thruster, stern thruster, steering, shift and throttle control, and a radio right here.
Emergency stop buttons.
Okay, I didn't see these. Yeah.
And push button for PTT. All right, and now we're gonna go forward. So we have this bow seating area with very large layout, perfect napping spot. They went with the low coffee table style. It's not a high-low.
And then we're gonna see this pattern of the table with the stainless steel inserts throughout the entire boat, actually.
I am not a big Star Trek Enterprise fan, as I'm sure many of you are. Pointed out as we go through, this is definitely inspired. So would love for you to point down in the comments some of the features that are for sure Star Trek inspired. So just put them in for us so
Good
we
idea.
can pick
Good
it up
idea.
a little bit, because both of us are not very
I'm just looking at the
versed with
pilot
that.
house and the overhang of the coach roof.
It's very large.
It is really large overhang, which makes it probably very cool or not too hot inside the pilot house.
Keep going forward.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not sure what this is, but it must be some kind
This
of
is all storage area.
store. Okay, there's life jackets. It's marked.
Oh, it's life
Yeah,
jackets.
these are
Yeah,
life-
it's all life jackets
Life
actually.
jackets.
Yes.
And this is kind of cool. So they use it for a jet ski, but it could be your
Emergency
extra
tender?
emergency tender if you need it for a charter class operation.
Oh, got it. Okay. So it's a big lid which opens up.
Exactly. And
Oh,
there's
okay.
a
I can
crane
see actually.
inside,
Oh,
right?
we can see it from the front.
Oh, awesome. Oh yeah, it's exposed. It's just covered on top.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Oh, there's a lot of space in there. Yeah, the big crane is right in there. Your fuel canisters can be stored in there. It's completely open and vented. But if you just, as a guest, walk in the guest area on the bow, you're not going to see any of that.
It was raining all night. Huge thunderstorm last night, so they're drying some mats. It's actually awesome. The teak is already completely dry, but
Yeah.
it was pretty
Oh,
crazy
look.
weather.
A bell. Oh, hang on. Can you guys see this? Enterprise. I don't think the Starship Enterprise had a bell.
Are you really gonna say something so silly?
Oh, that's a good sounding bell. Do it one more time. No. Come on.
Don't get me in trouble.
Why not? Better you than me.
No. Get me kicked out so you can take over the channel.
This is a pretty sexy bow.
It is very cool, and look at this.
Yeah. Oh,
it
yeah.
looks so
And you see,
slick.
look how nice you can see the metallic paint job.
Yeah, they went with the white
Really
on top
cool.
here and just the contrasting.
Yeah.
All right, what else
All
we
right.
got here? Let's focus.
Dual anchor setup, the windlass, very large windlass actually.
Can you talk about this?
Talk about what?
But that.
That's for anchoring. So you can open these up.
So you have a much better
didn't see
visibility.
that.
I've never seen that before.
Yes, you have little hatches here. You can open up. Yeah, look at this. So when you drop anchor or you lift anchor, you can keep an eye on
Instead
the chain.
of having your crew laying on the floor and trying to look through there, which is going to be pretty
Yeah, yeah.
impossible, this makes it very, very easy to see where the anchors are.
It's brilliant, and then whoever is keeping an eye on the chain and the anchor can give the captain a feedback on where the chain is and if he needs to thrust either to port or to starboard.
All right, let's keep going.
So we have another wing station here on the port side.
I mean, I gotta give it to Baglietto, right? Like, not everyone has got this. Like, just even entering the pilot house, how amazing does this look?
Is this our second Baglietto we're filming?
Correct.
I can see a pattern. There's so much attention to detail on the interior and the exterior. I really, really like what they're doing.
I mean, if your logo is this sexy, you might as well put it on everything.
Yes.
Okay, so this kind of where we stop. Rico directed us this way, not realizing. But you guys can see that this doesn't go all the way through, which gives us that ridiculously awesome volume that we're gonna see on the inside.
Correct.
So let's
Because
backtrack.
instead of losing this width here,
Yeah.
going all the way aft, but then we're gaining all this space here
Correct.
from here to here for the upper salon.
Correct.
So let's go through the upper salon to the aft deck and then
All right, we're gonna go all the way back to the way we came from. go one deck up to the bridge deck. Welcome to the bridge deck.
Beautiful.
Okay, I'm kind of obsessed with these chairs.
Oh yeah, and they're so nicely sanded.
Like butter.
Really nice.
Same thing, you guys can see that the theme continues. On this side, we've got our service bar. Got a big sink here. Okay, so I got storage here. Some more storage. I believe you open this with some kind of suction cup or magnet. Probably. It's very heavy. We got a drink fridge and an ice maker. He's not letting me open everything, you guys, because it's a big boat. He's literally doing this to me behind the camera. If you guys think that's wrong, please put in the comments and tell him to stop doing this. Okay, so we have a sitting area here. We have a glass enclosure all around right here. It goes literally all the way around here. So if you sit low, you're definitely protected from that much wind. And then it's open in the middle really nicely. So if it's hot out, you're still getting some breeze in, so it's not too hot.
Like this low lounge seating here, that's very large actually. Like we have space for like 10, 12 people, easy.
So we're gonna go all the way up now to the sun deck, which is stunning.
Look
at this detail right here.
I was just about to mention it.
That's gorgeous.
It looks beautiful. Just a little bit of wood.
It's like a perfect go-go dancing platform there.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, just some lights. All right, focus. Focus. We're going
too much partying last night.
Yeah, too much partying. All right, let's go. And we couldn't even find Bob Dennison. I don't know where he went. Teased us with an extra party and then disappeared. Welcome to the sun deck. Something Baglietto does really, really well. It is amazing.
Normally, the water level can be, of course, a lot higher, so it would overflow here and then into this area where it's going to get recycled. So it is sunken down a little bit, I guess, because of movement here in the marina. Yeah, just for show purposes.
Okay, this is a first, right? Have you ever seen
No.
a cup holders like this?
Very cool, custom made just to the width.
But this
And
also,
you
you can move it and
you
put it
can-
on
you can
whichever
totally move it.
side.
Yes.
So you can use it as a step, but you can also just move it over there to have your cup holders
Very
on the
cool.
other side.
Very innovative.
So on the aft portion right here, we have some loungers and of course a rail all the way around. Is it a quick connect or is it always here?
I don't know. I would
What is
imagine
the
it
carbon
could be
pole?
removed.
So I would think it could be removed. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. For some serious weather, you're gonna
It's completely carbon.
remove
carbon
it. It is
fiber.
really stylish.
And again, we have these applications here where, you know, a little bit of wood for design purposes is applied to these guys.
Another feature to point out, they went with a glass wall here instead of having a typical rail, which gives us like wider view, right?
Is that storage?
Oh, it's
technical
access.
access.
Interesting. To
For the spa, yeah.
servicing the spa. And I'm guessing we would have the same one on this side.
Yes.
Same thing.
Which is actually pretty handy.
Just beautifully hidden drainage right here. Do you see
yeah.
it? So instead of the caulking,
I totally see it.
just drainage. And you can open this up and service and clean.
Cleaned out, yeah.
Yeah,
well
that's
done.
really well done.
So we have these poles
Oh.
here, these two on either side forward, and then we have the 4 poles all the way aft. So you can create a big sunshade in this area here over the loungers and partially over the spa.
What about that?
Going forward, so we see the hardtop, and then on top of the hardtop, we have the big mast with all the electronic equipment. I can see there's a flare camera or night vision camera mounted right underneath the dome over there. We have 3 large satellite domes. We have 2 large open array radars right there. Wow, a massive horn. God, I would love to sound that.
Are these all antennas? This sticking out
These are
straight
all
up?
different kinds of antennas. Some could be taking advantage of the local cell phone service and then creating a local internet on the boat, local Wi-Fi, and then GPS antennas and so on.
As you guys, I'm sure know, connectivity is really important to us on our future build. So we're definitely looking in some solutions and things and what we can do. It's going to be a big part of our build, so that will definitely go on the Naughty Guys channel. Okay, let's keep going forward.
Yes.
All right, coming back to the relaxing luxury here. I'm not gonna count for how many people this is. This is insane. This is a very large sun deck
Yes.
for the size of the yacht. And you just walked right past these louvers. It's pretty cool that you can completely open them up.
English second language, so I think
Yeah.
it's okay
Louvers,
if we butcher
I
the
think.
words a little
I
bit.
think so. Same thing with these tables, high-low, and
Just
they come
the
up and connect.
It's going to slide this way, and then you open it up, and it creates its own support underneath in the center.
Really?
That's
What are
what
these?
These are just magnetic covers to cover
Stop
up
it.
the hinges.
That looks so cool. These are
Yeah.
literally magnets.
Little design feature to cover
Never
up.
seen these before.
To cover up the hinges, so you don't need to look at the hinges when you don't have the table unfolded.
Really cool. All right, so I'm gonna go here so we can check this
I
out.
love this detail with the wood.
The interior design of this yacht was a collaboration between an owner's wife, who is a designer, and the shipyard. When we go on the interior as well, I mean, as well as obviously some of these features, you will pick it up. You did an amazing job, and it's a lot of the things that I haven't seen on the yacht before. They were all about the materials and the fabrics and the stone. It's really cool. All right, in this entertainment bar,
Maybe you can put something there like a hot plate or something.
maybe, yeah, it's probably like a little electric grill or something that can go up there.
Yeah.
Drink fridge, storage. Looks like we have some buttons, so there must be a dumbwaiter here. Upper deck, sun deck. An ice maker
Maybe all the way in the back there or there.
is definitely somewhere in here. Oh, this is a grill.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Mm-hmm. It's a full service bar up here.
Yes, and there's a dumbwaiter, I think, in here.
It would be pretty awesome. Just think about it like sundowners, prep some little snacks or like some nice little appetizers on the grill. Everybody's sitting up here. You have your drinks. It's amazing.
Yeah, and having a dumbwaiter to go all the way up here is pretty fantastic.
Yes.
All
So
right.
we have another set of these openable lures.
Louvers?
Louvers?
I think it's louvers. You guys let us
Anyways,
know
you
if we're
get the
saying it
idea.
wrong.
This can open up.
Yeah, these are so pretty.
We do have an upper helm, so it's a proper flybridge with a helm. Mm-hmm. Really cool. We get the two helm seats, have the helm wheel right there. So we get two large displays up here. We got a VHF radio, actually have two VHF radios, one over here, one on the port side. Two camera controls here. Got another B&G plotter here or B&G display here. Have the rudder indicator, the steering joystick right here, the emergency stop buttons for the engines, regular controls for the engines. Got the autopilot unit right here, and then our thruster controls right there, and the shift and throttle control.
So that's the bow, that's the stern?
I believe so. And it's a nice spot underway up here.
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be able to have that.
So then we have another very large, vast lounge area here on the forward part of the sun deck.
I am dying to show you guys the interior. All right, let's check out the interior.
So as you guys can see, zero threshold, no step, no nothing. Beautifully done.
Immediately you see in this wood, it is gorgeous. We immediately asked what that was. We're told that this is European oak. I don't know if this is a specific wash, but it's really pretty.
Yeah, it's very nice. Really
I like how
that.
they just have this
Glass bench.
statement glass bench piece. Very unusual, right? Okay, so immediately you're gonna notice some design features, like, you know, obviously that kind of automotive inspired metal stainless.
You know what it looks like?
What?
To me, it looks a little bit like a radiator
Yeah.
on a car.
Exactly. I think that was the inspiration. Glassware right here. It's a little bar setup and a drink fridge, a cigar box, a humidor. Thanks.
Cigar box.
Well, it's a box, no?
It is a box.
You just choose to call it something fancy.
But if you see a box and you don't know what's in there and then you look over here, you know, oh, okay, I know what it is. It's actually for cigars.
Oh,
And a proper wine fridge.
yeah, so this is a wine bar.
But don't whine.
All right, here we go. Let's keep going forward.
So walking into the salon,
So you could see the beam of this yacht. 125 feet. This is a really nice beam. We still have our sidewalks on the side there.
I think her beam is 28 feet actually.
It's pretty beamy.
Actually 29 feet.
Oh, that's a
28.10.
That's a good beam.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's wide. So this is all aluminum hull and superstructure. 18 knots top speed, 12 knots cruising speed.
Mm-hmm.
So she's fast enough.
So right now we have just the privacy blinds down, but as you guys can see, the windows are huge, pretty much ceiling to floor.
These blinds I've never seen before.
Very nice.
They are very different looking. I do like them, and they go with that whole stainless steel grill look that you see everywhere else.
For me, this interior design has the perfect mixture between organic materials like woods and modern stainless steel,
some mirroring,
like some modern shapes. It's a great mixture. Really, really like this interior design.
This is also beautiful wood here everywhere. But this continues, you guys can see this still continues with this stainless steel
let me
features.
I don't know if it comes out in the camera, but it looks really cool in real life.
And they added a whole bunch of onyx on the yacht, a special way to create this kind of a cloudy feel and vibe. It is a unique way to cut an onyx, and it's beautiful. And of course, you'll see some marble going forward. All right,
so I got a large TV.
Well, yeah.
For the lower,
this TV.
For the lower salon.
Wow. What is this? 80? More.
Probably.
More,
yeah.
Right?
So I got the formal dining for 10.
Yeah.
You know what? I just noticed this. First, I thought it's just a runner. Actually, this carpet is flush.
Yeah, it's
very
built
cool
into the floor. We're gonna go all the way down. You guys know how we do this, and check out the staterooms first. Okay, so we have our side entrance here, which would have brought us in from that side staircase.
Yep.
Coming in. We're gonna go down. Look at all the details.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look at this marble with the orange in there.
With a really fancy name that both of us can't remember.
Yeah, it sounded really
Italian.
So we got the Alcantara on the walls. So going down.
And the stainless, look, floating stainless staircase looks really cool. All right, let's go all the way down. First, we're gonna go forward, port. Cool.
First stateroom.
Wow, interesting.
Oh, it's beautiful.
This is unique, the way
Cool.
they kind of broke it down and
With the different materials and
create some
structures,
contrast
and
with
shapes.
materials. So we have a Pullman berth to make this a 3. On this yacht, they opt out of being able to slide these together, but of course you could do that. The interior is, of course, fully customizable, so you can do whatever you want here. Look at these. So this is actually not exposed. There's like a glass or plexi or something.
And a metal mesh behind it, stainless mesh.
This looks
Love
so
it.
slick. Check this out.
Oh, nice lighting.
Man.
Very nice lighting.
Unique for sure.
Very cool.
All the doors
The
feel
closest
so
door.
solid.
So we got a TV inserted in the wall with a Sonos soundbar.
Look at these stainless steel accents on top and the bottom.
Yeah, the strips inlaid into the door actually.
Looks really cool. All right, and now we are in our head, the first ensuite. Yes, same thing. We've got a Japanese toilet, whatever the proper name for them are. And this is interesting as well, how they framed this window.
A lot of stainless steel mixed with wood. It just looks beautiful.
So we have storage here. I like how they put proper towel holders everywhere. Interesting. So you have your storages down here, drawers, and then the shower. Oh man, I'm sorry, crew.
Can you push it in or out? Oh,
In.
you can actually push it in.
Look at the floor in here.
Wow.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but it's really warm floor.
Beautiful, beautiful marbles again. The tiles on the wall.
It's a very
Rain shower head.
it's a very luxurious interior.
And again, like the stainless steel framing. Just a lot of stainless steel.
Gorgeous. Keep going. All right, pick up the pace. Now we're gonna go this way?
Yes.
Yeah, so this is exact mirror image, so we're just gonna run through it quickly, you guys. Same exact cabin, just on our starboard. Same exact cabin.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I believe you.
Thank you. Do you guys? Right here is entrance to our crew quarters, right? So we've got our laundry here, so when we show it to you from another side, you guys will know this coming out this way. So now we're gonna go aft and show you one of the 2 VIP cabins on board. There's some guests staying in the other cabin, but it is mirror image. I know you guys believe us. So this is queen size. We've got some wardrobes here. A wardrobe, I guess. Wow, these are so heavy. These are really
These are
serious.
some proper doors.
Look at the
Beautiful.
lining of this wood everywhere. It's so pretty. Exposed shelving here. What is this?
Maybe charging station.
Oh, cool. I like it.
Oh, that is
Check
brilliant.
this out. What do you think? NBBL possibly?
Maybe.
I gotta think about this. Pretty cool. But you could still use it when it's closed, use the space.
I want to point this out again, like a complete different material again. These drawer handles are really cool too. And look at this, like, of course, stainless steel framing around again.
The hardware is unique. All right, and let's check out this head real quick. Yeah, same thing. I mean, I would say it's pretty equal shower. The flooring is amazing. 2-person shower for sure. Look how beautiful.
Nice.
The other cabinet, the marble was white, and here it's completely different.
Oh, also the walls.
Yeah, all the way.
You missed your favorite poof with the makeup
Oh
station.
yes, I missed the poof. Oh, how pretty. Really cute. It's a little space to pop in your computer and be able to do a little work in between, and also put some makeup on.
Or if you don't want to work because you're on the yacht and you just want to relax and enjoy, then you just do your makeup there.
You just sit there and stare at yourself in the mirror.
Or you just hang out on social media and
If you don't use makeup.
post your beautiful experiences on Instagram.
All right, on this side, we also have a mirror image cabin, which is not available for viewing, but it's exactly the same. So you guys can imagine. And this is a bit of a technical area here behind. Okay, let's go on. And we're gonna go up to our sky lounge and the bridge deck. So this is a bit unusual how it drops you off in almost like a little foyer right here, right? And you've got some storage here. There's a big firefighting equipment here. This is our day head for the sky lounge for this level. Oh, this is different. This is black, right? That's definitely different. The nice window here, good view. Oh, these fixtures are so beautiful. And we have a pocket door here to separate the sky lounge. So here you get to feel the beam, right? Because we don't have our sidewalks on each side. So the sky lounge is really full beam of this deck. It is really beautiful, loose furniture, cool couches, huh?
Very cool spot to do a movie
Cool
night.
table, man, so many cool things.
I mean, this is like the perfect spot to watch a movie.
Yes, for sure. A great spot for a movie night. I'm sure there's a blackout chase that you can just completely make it a really nice space. Point that way real quick so people get an idea. There's our bridge deck aft.
Bridge Deck Aft. We said we're going to show you some cool details. Does that look familiar?
To me it doesn't, but I'm sure to many of you it does. So the owner is definitely a Star Trek fan, so he's got some cool things on this yacht. All right, so we're coming into our Stu's pantry, which is actually a pretty cool size. We've got a dishwasher here. Our dumbwaiter is right here on this level. We've got our drink fridge here, however you want to use it.
Most importantly, a coffee maker.
And some storage spaces right here. Yep. And of course some upper storage as well. Pretty sure this is an extra pantry.
Yep. So then we got a staircase going down to the galley and the lower pantry area.
All right, let's go forward and check out the bridge. Before we come to the bridge, there's a captain's cabin. Oh, captain is in there. Hello, captain.
Hello, hi, how are you?
Perfect.
Perfect. Is there any chance we can show you a cabin?
Yes, please,
You sure?
come in. Yes,
I
come
mean,
on in,
it was
please.
a party evening yesterday, pretty
Yes,
much the last
everybody-
evening of the boat
everybody
show.
was partying.
So cut him some slack.
Yeah, anyway. Oh, this is a nice cabin. That's a good sized
That's
bed.
a really good sized cabin, actually.
Yeah,
it's not bad
very
at all.
nice. And
Yes.
you've got an ensuite. Is it a wet head, separate shower?
No, it's a separate shower
Nice.
and bathroom, yeah, so it's very comfortable. You're more than welcome to have a look.
Sure?
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
you can pop in. The captain's okay with it.
Yeah, sure.
We never
Please
say
help
no.
yourself.
Everyone's always interested in, how the crew cabins are, and
Sure.
it's really important. Like,
No, definitely, yes.
A lot of channels just show the glamour of what the guests are experiencing, but
Sure.
it's really important.
Quality of life and
And every
living every
boat
day.
is so different, and
right.
we
Okay.
know some brands that don't treat the crew as well.
yeah, that's right. Okay.
Is it storage or is it your EV drive stuff?
This is all electronic cupboards
Electronic.
and circuit breakers and transformers in here.
Your little
Away,
office space here.
Yeah, small little printer. printing off
Perfect.
Loads of things.
And coming into
this
the
is-
bridge.
This is the bridge, yeah. So welcome to the bridge.
Awesome.
As you can see, it's great visibility. It's a fantastic
Very
yacht.
good.
Very high as well for this sort of size. So
We thought it was interesting that you also had the upper helm.
yes, that's
Kind of
right.
cool. We didn't actually expect it. So
Yes.
do
Yeah.
you use it a lot?
Myself personally, no, but
Okay.
the owner likes to drive the yacht.
That's what I was gonna say when we were up
And,
there. I
you
felt
know-
like that was a request.
Yeah, that was part of his design.
Yeah.
And he drives as well, and he loves it, and it's great visibility up there for him when we're cruising. So yeah, it's very nice.
If you really like to drive the boat yourself
Yeah.
in between, being in the pilot house is kind of nice. You can hang out with the captain,
Sure.
but you don't hang out with your guests.
Yeah, I
right.
literally, when we were up there, I was going to say it, but I'm like, I don't know, so I'm not going to assume here, but that makes sense. Makes a lot of sense. That's what
right.
I would do if I would build a boat like this.
So I gotta say, this is probably one of the slickest.
Very streamlined, and it's literally like everything is just flush, like nothing's sticking out.
No, this is an integrated bridge designed by a company in Milan called Telemar, who we're very happy with. One of the greatest things about this modern bridge is it has redundancy, so it has its backup. Let's say some of the components break, we can change out different chips to fit each scenario or mode, and also there's a manual control through touchscreen here, also manual buttons, and then below the bridge there's another manual panel which we can then control radar as such. So everything is integrated. In the past you would have separate radar, separate VHF, separate plotter, all separate. This is all talks to each other. So it's great. So we have 4 monitors and we can change screens, scenarios, pages, modes, and to what you want. And you can save those modes as well. Like if my first officer comes on board and he likes the radar over here, so you can do it. Or a relief captain comes in and doesn't like my style, he can turn it around, cameras, etc. So it's pretty cool, very good.
So you have black boxes everywhere behind.
Yeah, so basically it lifts up like a car bonnet underneath there. Most of the boxes are underneath there, and the PLCs all underneath here. And we have this fantastic heads-up display.
Yeah, this is
I mean, that is
quite
definitely
unusual.
pretty unique. I haven't seen that on another vessel yet.
Yeah, so basically we can configure these to any page you want. Dual controls, wing station, wind, speed, any logs we want to, and just by changing the source of feed we can have that up there. So that's really cool. And then you can get rid of that as well if you wanted to do night vision. You go to night, you just take that off.
Fantastic.
You
Get
can
get the glare away. Yeah.
Yeah, so same here with this. There's an engine page here. Check all your systems, your batteries, your bilges, your ballast system. It's all here telling you what you need to do.
So the entire yacht management, everything is on here.
Yeah, there's 3 of these panels. So there's one in the crew mess, there's one in the engine room, and here. So we can see all our systems.
Does the vessel have any stabilizers?
Yes, it has 2 fin stabilizers. They're made by CMC. They're electronic motors, basically.
Oh, not hydraulic.
Not hydraulic. They're electronic. They work very well. Super quiet. Small, as well as in capacity-wise. We have 200 kVA generators, so it's not a problem to run that. So that's stabilization. But also for trim and stability, we have 4 ballast tanks. So we have a main ballast tank here on the bow, 2 on the port and starboard, and 1 on the aft, mainly for trim only. As we're burning fuel, we can fill up the ballast tanks and then trim the boats. This is very unique for this size of yacht. It's a saltwater ballast system with UV sterilizer.
I see a wheels turning right
Yeah,
now.
I'm like, you know, on our boat economy, it's like, oh, we want at least half full tanks.
Well, we're still playing with the system. I mean, this is a one-off build anyway, so basically with my chief engineer and myself, we're just using these tanks, try and error just to see the best trim the boat. But if we're taking a head sea, and the bow is jumping around, we fill the bow ballast tanks, and that makes a big difference for us.
Can you really feel the difference when you go
Really feel the difference, yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we have 2 very large ballast pumps. We can fill the tanks in about 25 minutes.
Wow.
So that's really quick. And once you overflows, it overflows at a rate.
That's so easy to
manage. And you can see now, you know, with the tank's position, the aft tank is pretty much full, let's say 85%. Port and starboard are full, and the bow is just under half, so it makes a big difference. It's great as well if we want to fuel and we want to trim the boat, we want to scrub the side, we can leave the ballast over one side so the boat can tilt, and we can scrub one side and leave the other side. It's pretty cool.
This is very interesting.
That is really cool, actually.
Never thought of that kind of usage.
Do you feel any difference at anchor if you fill them in terms of the movement of the boat?
Yeah, the idea if you're your ballast tanks, you either want to keep them fully pressed or empty, because once they're half tanked, you have the free flow effect of it moving around, and then you kind of create your own roll. But they're not that big, but the fin stabilizers are fantastic. They're preset on here as well. Yeah, an anchor mode, underway mode, and it's just one touch button.
Oh, so they are 0 speed as well?
Yes, they are. You know, in the old days where quantum stabilizers, you have to trim and control and adjust. You know, this boat is 2 months old. We have it fully test them out, but so far so good. Very happy.
Which electronic brand are you using actually? Is it Furuno or is it Simrad or?
Most of it is Fruno. Yeah,
Furuno,
everything is pretty much Fruno, and then we use this company here called Boning. Obviously, it's an American company as well, which integrates all the sensors, tank level gauges, all the information goes into here, and you can set up the pages the way you want to make it user friendly. You know, your fuel tanks, press fuel. There's our fuel tanks, our fuel, our ballast, our sewage, our freshwater tanks. We can go here. It's our freshwater, port and starboard side tanks. You know, whatever you want.
You're fairly fueled up. It looked like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we
On the main tanks, no, or was it the day tank? I couldn't really see that quickly.
Oh, the fuel, yes. I think we're just about 18,000 litres.
Yeah.
We hold 45,000 litres.
Not all the way fueled
Yeah,
out.
so we're going to the States, and obviously the States is cheaper for fuel at the moment.
You're just gonna fuel up there.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, so yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Not that you need to have one anymore, but this is like a really beautiful,
yeah, it's really
beautiful
cool.
wheel.
The wooden.
Yes,
trim.
that's what I thought is
mean,
interesting.
Yeah, so you have your autopilots, you can control from the
Yeah,
wheel.
can you do like a little quick what things are? And it's actually pretty well labeled.
No, it's very
This is the
labeled.
first
And
time
it
that I've
is.
seen that.
Yeah, one of the great things about this company, for example, steering pumps
Look at
on
this.
is green,
Oh, this
off
is
is
Oh,
red.
I love
You know,
Cool.
and you can change it to yellow, blue, pink, whatever you want. But just all set out. Wipers. These are the video displays, fins, horns.
Can we talk about this?
Yes. So the
This
ship
is
horn.
amazing.
we saw it up there.
Yeah.
I would have to open the book again, to be honest.
Yeah. So basically, it's made it easier. So it's where
is
before where you have to
fantastic.
remember how many times to press the button. It's pre-programmed for all scenarios. So reverse, going astern, leaving the port. You can press one button. and
Where
it's
is the end of boat show button?
Yeah. You just sit on the button the whole time.
6
This is so cool.
Very
6
cool.
o'clock, everyone has to
Yeah.
press the
It
horn.
doesn't
Very cool.
help your refresher courses, but like it makes it a little more
Yeah, it
difficult.
makes it
But
easier,
it's
yeah,
kind of
sure.
cool
And
to have that.
looking at the charts, looks like you guys are paperless, right?
Yes, that's right. We just crossed over to commercial. When you have a commercial registered vessel, you must have paper charts as a backup. And this was our cruising we did this year. We only had 6 to 8 weeks of cruising.
Oh, you guys
So
already
the-
went into
Yeah,
Look
so
at
Adriatic
that.
Sea too.
we did 2,700 miles in 6.5 weeks to 8 weeks. So it was pretty.
Wow.
It was quite busy. Yeah, the owner is quite keen
So
to
he's
travel.
using the boat. That's
Yeah,
cool.
no, definitely.
That's,
He
we'd
loves
love
his
to
yacht.
hear that.
We have aft deck camera. We can change the camera to a 360, so you can move around anywhere you want.
This
We have-
cameras nowadays is
Yeah,
amazing.
we have a FLIR camera, so we can see night vision. We have a bow camera. We have 6 other cameras around the yacht, so we can see positions. We use time zero, which is one of the favourites for a plotter, which is pretty straightforward. Normal plotting, we can plot our courses. We've also got the boning system for all our ship systems, and we have 2 radars as well. So when we're cruising, we don't need to see that screen. We can then have 2
Throw the
radars.
radar on there, yeah.
So and also when we're towing our tender, we can zoom in on our tender and watch how our tender is. Then the bridge controls, we have the searchlights controls. That sits on a double backup, so you can have the track balls for the radar here or on this one,
Interesting.
so you can change the track balls. So instead of using all 4, you can use 1 to do everything if you
Yeah.
want. So instead of moving around, main engine controls, we have Caterpillar C32 main engines, and then we have bow thruster, stern thruster. If needed, engine start stop. We can start and stop from the bridge as well, but normally we start from the engine room.
I gotta say, I was expecting to see the Enterprise chairs on board.
Yes, yes.
I'm sure that a lot of people are asking this coming through right now.
Yeah, sure, definitely. We're going to get the t-shirts as well.
Yeah.
So behind you, real quick, while we still have the battery here, can you guys talk
Yeah,
about this?
yeah, so
big breakup.
Yeah, so
exactly.
basically, this is all straightforward. This is all our navigation lights, all preset with backup, so the main and auxiliary, all the lights that you need, your cruising lights, your steaming lights, your towing lights, it's all preset here, and we have alarms, so if we have a bulb that has blown, it'll give us an alarm, and then we can change over to our backup one, so we have redundancy lights. All the bridge breakers are in the bridge, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we have our C-type doors as well, so in emergency we want to close any C-type doors, it's displayed here. All our hatches have alarms to say our hatches are closed. Also we can close everything manually, and also we have the fire alarm around the yacht for smoke detection. The next panel is obviously all bridge control system, so you have your main 220, 230 power and your 24-volt backup panels as well, so you can see quick glance how the status of your batteries are, your breakers are on, etc. So
Really happy to see manual breakers.
I know,
Yes,
it's
yeah.
fantastic.
With all the technology we're dealing with now, and especially
Yeah.
on smaller yachts, everybody's so about, oh, I want everything on the touch screen. I was like, well,
yeah.
be careful what you ask for.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's so true. Everything is manual operated, and if a breaker's gone, you can see it straight away.
And then you have a sitting area here, like
Yes. So this is
extra
our radio
space
station
for
as
crew. Yep.
such. The owner's design, he wanted to have a big couch to sit here, but we have a table which
Oh,
can go in
cool.
here, so we can use the radio station and the chart table. And then over
To
this
actually
side
work.
as well, we have sort of more backup, more redundancy, VHF, AIS, depth sounder, and steering alarm, and watchkeeper alarm.
On the wing station there's something PPT or something it was called, 3 letters. Did it say PPT?
Let's go and check it.
Let's go check it.
I was like, I don't know what that is.
And I couldn't come up with it either.
Embarrassing. PTT.
PTT.
Yeah, so basically this gives a quick position. So if a man goes overboard, we can press this button, and this
And it
just tells us
puts a marker.
puts on there
Oh,
basically.
that's
yeah,
brilliant.
yeah.
I would assume you have it everywhere.
Just on the
Wing
wing stations, yeah.
Okay.
We do have a button on the GPS that you can press.
Interesting. Well, thank you so much. We really
welcome.
appreciate
Yeah,
your
you're welcome.
time. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you
And,
for
Thank you.
yeah, thank you for your time.
This
Yeah.
is fantastic, and we're wishing you good sailing, fair weather, and everything over there. So you're heading to US, so we
Yes.
might see you over there.
Yeah, sure. We hope to be
Bahamas
over there.
maybe, for
Yeah,
super?
Bahamas in December. Yeah. So
Well, maybe we'll see you over there.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go one level down.
Which is the actual crew staircase.
Exactly. Drops us off in a lower stew's pantry and the galley. So our dumbwaiter is right here.
Yep.
Our entrance for provisioning is right here, our side entrance. And then stew's pantry here. Actually, this is access.
Service access.
Service access. So this is not part of the pantry. And here we have a sink, some storage.
Lots of storage.
Oh, look how beautifully organized. Wow. Like
All the silverware.
fancy boxes and the upper storage here.
Cutlery.
All right, and we're walking into our galley.
Wow, this is a good sized galley.
So the floor is covered right now because I had some events during the show, so obviously it doesn't
We're
normally look
protected.
like that and it doesn't sound like this. But yes, they're protecting the floor. This is actually a really workable galley. It's not uber large, but it is 125 feet. I know when we're inside you feel like it's bigger
Yeah.
because it does have a lot of volume, but it is a really
It's a
good
great sized galley.
good flow could happen here, which is nice because you have this island in the middle. So your refrigeration is right here.
Can we take a look at the refrigeration?
Wow.
Selfishly, I want to take a look at it. No, that's a good size.
It is.
Yeah.
And we've got 2 freezers.
No, fridge.
No, fridge.
Also fridge and then freezer underneath.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of unusual. I've never seen one
This
like this.
is not a bad setup.
Are you gonna talk about the lighting or me?
Somebody is really into LED strips here. I call it the disco galley.
Is it just for an event or is it normally gonna stay like this?
It's the chef's style. Yeah.
Good for her.
Good for her.
Wish we could meet her.
I know, too bad.
Well, shout out to the chef.
Shout
who
out to the
can't
chef
be here.
for having a style. All right, so we've got a microwave. That's
freezer.
the extra freezer. Interesting how they did that. So that's a good amount of space here.
So, but there's another fridge or freezer there as well.
Oh yeah! Wow,
pretty much a walk-in.
it's like a little walk-in. It's
Yep.
big. Oh, that's a great amount. Wow,
There we go.
serious. I'm pretty sure the chef is happy with the amount of refrigeration on board. So 7 crew plus guests. Yeah, you're definitely gonna need it. We have a Miele. This looks like an induction.
Yep.
But they're done different. You see that, right? It's like a
Yeah.
hybrid of 4 different ones. So it's technically 5. Burner, cooktop. We've got a big oven, commercial hood. Very nice. We've got a Miele Professional.
Dishwasher.
We've got 2 of them. Oh, fancy. These are really cool. So 2 professional Miele dishwashers, tons of storage, upper storage.
You know what? And a decent view as well.
Very nice view. It's not a bad place to work, I gotta say. It is
Right.
a really welcoming, good vibe galley. The lights are definitely making it even better.
Wonder what kind of music she's listening to.
I know. Electronic music. I'm gonna just put it out there.
Crossing my fingers.
All right. And you also have this window here, which is great. Some of the regulations now that, you know, especially for charter, only a chef can be right here. So they can be
got it,
closed,
got
but
it.
you can still have some communication with the outside world. that you're not completely closed in the box. All right, now, oh, of course.
Ah, because there's no window in the door.
Exactly, yeah. So you can still have that communication.
We don't hear anything.
Nope. So now we're gonna head down to the
Crew mess?
crew mess. Oh wow, this is so cool. There's so much more here. So this door is gonna take us to our owner suite, which we're gonna check out in a moment. But first we're gonna head down to the crew quarters. Wow, this is a nice staircase. It's so deep. You could tell how much gross knowledge is here just by how deep we're going. So this is a watertight door, sea door, as Captain called it, right? And so do you guys remember this spot here? This is our secret door to our lower deck where all the guest cabins are.
And we got 3 dryers and 2 washers.
Perfect. This is our laundry area. A space here. You can put our ironing board and iron. And then we have our crew mess. Some kind of alarm going off, so let it be, ignore it. So crew mess, actually this is a 7 crew. This is a good size crew mess for 7.
It is.
Not that you ever really together all the time, it's usually shifts.
Big fridge and freezer.
This is really, really doable, and I like how they have these poppable ones, even some storage inside. It's a full-size refrigerator, there's the same professional grade dishwasher, you've got your microwave. The only thing here you don't have is the stove, but it's a really good size, right?
But you can easily warm up a meal,
Yeah, of
which
course,
was
because you've got-
which was prepared before.
Exactly.
And then you have another screen for the management system and a big TV screen where we have right now the surveillance cameras on.
So we've got 3 crew cabins. That's 1, 2, and 3. The crew was kind enough to let us check out one of the cabins. Oh, this is not bad. Nicely finished. It's all bright and airy here with the colors, so it makes it look good. You've got windows.
You even have the
look,
porthole there.
portholes,
Yeah.
privacy curtains here, and there's even a little work desk. There's a hanging locker right here, and they've got their own ensuite with a separate shower
Oh, that's actually pretty
with
decent.
a good bench in there.
Yeah.
It's good size. Well, I approve.
Very nice.
I think it's a nice crew cabin.
Yeah, with the TV as
It's
well
got everything you need.
on the wall here,
Yeah.
and the privacy curtains. Yeah.
Well, thank you, crew, for letting us show it.
Off to the
Owner suite. Yay! Okay, we're gonna go back up. We're gonna just head this way out, just so you guys get your bearings and know where you are. So of course we have that secret door, but we're gonna go through the formal dining area and we're gonna go forward because there's quite a bit more to see here. So this is our secret door on the other side that we were just at.
goes to the crew area.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly. This is beautiful.
Very
this art.
beautiful, actually.
And this must be our day head. A really nice day head with a nice view here. Let's see the owner's suite.
Beautiful
Let's see the owner's suite.
stones again.
Come on. So the owner's quarters here. Coming forward, you have a look at the size of this door. Wow. So you've got a full office, a working space here. You just want to show this, huh?
It's so cool. If you name your boat Enterprise, you might as well have some of this memorabilia on board. I actually would have some really good ideas of housewarming gifts.
Yeah.
Boat warming
yes,
gifts.
I could see that. All right, look at that door.
Yeah, look at the door
The
size.
thickness
It's,
of that door.
And again, you look everywhere, you have the stainless steel inserts. So good looking.
Exposed shelving here, and this is the first walk-in closet. Whoever is the smaller closeter in the relationship, you guys know who that is in yours. And then we have another really thick pocket door. I mean, look at this pocket door.
Yeah, that is a serious pocket
Serious pocket door. Come on in. Full
Wow.
beam forward. Look at this windows.
door. That is incredible. And I gotta say, this boat's movement is so slow. It just feels really, really, really sturdy.
I mean, it's aluminum hull, so it's definitely a bit lighter, but with everything they have going on with their ballasts and their tanks and everything, it's very, very stable. It's very slow movement.
Beautiful little sitting area.
It's so cool how they bounce the light off of this kind of a
Stainless steel
insert. Yeah, it's pretty neat. Oh, well, first of all, let's go here.
So we have a king-size bed.
Look how they left that open so the light comes in. Beautiful.
Yeah, that is well done.
A nice combination of onyx finishes, this leather and the wood, just a really cool combo. And this is the other walk-in closet, the bigger walk-in closet. And now we're gonna check out the en-suites. You go that way.
Wow.
There's a big shower! A rain
Yep.
head shower and the regular, like, massage shower here.
Yep, and you still have your handheld, of course. And I like how they integrated the storage spaces here for
Yes.
all your shampoos and shower
Yeah.
gels.
Let's see if it's equal. You want to come here first and we'll
Okay.
go through? So we are now on the port side. Kind of have a feeling yours is different because this is definitely a nice little makeup area here. Oh, that is so heavy. Look at the thickness of this marble. It is so heavy, you guys.
So then we got the hat separately
Uh-huh.
with the Japanese toilet.
And then that is an interesting getting ready area. You just have this extra space. You could sit down if you, I don't know, for whatever reason, you've got an extra space.
Put lotion on your legs.
Yes, exactly, something.
Nice vanity with the towel holder again, like you mentioned in the guest cabins already. Going over to the starboard
This
side.
space is different, similar here, but right here, instead of this sitting area, you have getting ready
Drawers.
space, drawers.
And then of course, like we had on the other side as well,
Look at the thickness of that door.
The
You're
other
doing your
side.
business very privately here, for sure.
very private, yeah. All right, let's go and check out the engine room. Let's go check out the beach club. Let's go check out the gym,
The garage.
the garage.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
This is unique. I've not been on a yacht like this. So this is a foldable walk, right?
Yeah, this
Foldable,
actually-
basically a swim platform.
This is your swim platform
What
which falls
happens
down.
with this?
I don't know if they're getting removed. I'm not sure.
Oh, I think so. I think you can take them from there and put them right there.
I think
Yes,
you're right. You
yeah.
have the receptacles
They
right
might
there.
have a little,
Release mechanism.
yeah, just for
Potentially,
safety.
yeah.
I think so. Okay, and then we're gonna go into our, I guess, beach club. But on this yacht, it's used as a gym with some beautiful skylights.
How cool is that?
So when you open this door completely, right, what a cool place to work out. Or if it's really hot outside, it gives you an opportunity to run the air conditioning and actually,
Work out in
Work
an
out
air-conditioned
properly,
environment, yes.
so you have that option, which is definitely unusual.
Going forward
Okay,
into the tender garage.
so we have a watertight bulkhead right here, which is open right now. And then look at this tender, it's huge.
So yeah, we have a 505 diesel jet tender by Williams. Have the crane overhead to launch it and the big door on the starboard side to actually get the tender outside. Get some bicycles in here, get some sea bobs stored in here, some more water toys over there. Once the tender is launched, you have a lot of space in here. right?
Launched, it doesn't lounge in here.
Launched. What did I say? Launched?
Lounged.
Yeah. When the tender is lounging, you have a little space in here. I like how everything is labeled there with the spare parts and so on. You know, you have the whole shelf over there with the totes.
Look, if you go around there, there's a whole technical area there.
I can get there right now, but there is more space for equipment
And it looks like, is that an emergency rudder or something?
It is the emergency rudder, so if for some reason something is not reacting from all the other stations, you have your emergency wheel here, and then you would be connected via phone or radio to the captain who is going to give you instructions what to do.
For those that don't know, when you see the same name on a tender and it says TT, that means tender 2. This is cool.
Very cool little work area for the engineer on board. Little desk area actually, so you have some countertop, you have some tool storage, and little printer, of course, all the stuff you need.
Another watertight
because we are-
bulkhead, like a Hump, right?
That's a half, yeah,
Interesting, because technically
because
it's a wet
garage,
area.
it's a garage area, exactly.
And then we're gonna go into our engine room.
So the fans in the engine rooms are running. I can feel a lot of wind coming at me right now.
Wow, this is so unusual.
Lots of equipment here,
Wait,
and then
wait,
look,
look
at
at
this.
this.
So they actually opt for a glass floor, so you can see all your equipment below the floorboards. You can see your strainers, you can see your valves, you can see if there's anything going on, any water in the bilge. You have a visual check immediately when you walk into the engine room.
But this is not glass, right? It's like a plexiglass?
I think it's plexiglass, yes.
How heavy are these?
I don't think they're heavy
How
at all.
hard is it to remove?
Oh no, they are heavy.
They're heavy, right?
Yes, they are heavy. So then all the way down there we see the bilge area. You can see all the welds of the hull. Pretty cool. Let me go forward. So here it's actually a good amount of space. So we have a lot of equipment even mounted on the space between the engines. So we have two Caterpillar C32 engines. These are our main engines, which bring the boat to a top speed of 18 knots, a cruising speed of 12 knots. We have a big breaker panel mounted on the forward wall, all the breakers, bilge pumps, another repeater of the burning management system, which we already saw in the pilot house, which the captain explained. You can pull up any information down here as well. So let's walk through here. Look at these heat exchangers.
This yacht is 2 months old. It did a good amount of miles, but it looks just spanking brand new.
Yeah, it's
It even
only 2
still
months
has
old,
the
exactly.
smell.
So let's go through here. We have an emergency exit, which comes out to the side deck, which we saw over from the exterior. Look at this. Like, you actually have really good access.
Well, a testament to a good size engine room is when I can walk around in a white hat,
In a white hat.
and have not touched anything yet.
There's so much equipment in this engine room, and I feel you have a very good access for serviceability. These are Victoria's favorite high polished, high gloss, mirrored exhausts. We have the big muffler over here, then the exhaust goes around here, goes to this area, and then goes down and goes overboard. So we get 2 water makers sandwiched on top of each other here,
access.
but you have the redundancy, you have 2 water makers. One of the very large generators.
You have
can
access
see
from
it
the
from the
other
other
side.
side as well, exactly. And there's also a water softening part of the water maker. Let's go around. Can we go around all the way on the
I
outside
don't
here?
know. I'm not sure.
You could, but we have some
know,
stuff
yeah.
stored here right now.
This light you do not want to see going off, I'm sure.
I don't think so, yeah.
Yeah?
I see some UV sterilizers.
Oh, that's the sterilization system for the water.
It might be the system for the ballast tanks, because the ballast tanks are using seawater in order to, don't have stuff grow in your ballast tanks. That might be the system.
That makes sense. All right, follow you.
Okay, you follow me. Make sure I'm not turning anything on here.
Yes, carefully.
So we got big air condition pumps here. Looks all very well insulated. And then, like we saw already on the other side before we came around, there's the second large generator right there.
And that's the axis, which is actually pretty good right
It's
here. You can
actually
just
pretty
remove
good.
this
Same
panel.
here on this side. This is really good access as well to the
Oh yeah,
generator.
this is easy to see.
That's the engine room.
And we have our bosun's locker right here, which is giving me some ideas for us. We might have some good space in a similar area as well. Alrighty, you guys, this completes our tour of this Baglietto, 125 footer, 38 meters, Enterprise. Let us know what you thought of it in the comments. Also, make sure you check out our second channel, and thank you for taking the time and leaving us a comment or 2 or 3. It really makes a huge difference in helping us grow.
Enjoy the outtakes.
Enjoy the outtakes. You got this?
Got it.
You sure?
Yeah, it's gonna fall down. Let's walk. Quickly.
No.
So anyway,
Why I keep calling it Sky Deck?
Sundeck.
See, that's some kind of Enterprise inspired. No, the Sky Deck that I keep saying.
No.
Is there something about Sky?
I'm not sure.
Has to be something Sky
I'm
in
not sure.
Enterprise. All right, you guys let me know. Okay, what's the size of the bed?
This is
Professional
a
bed measurer.